about to be reacting too. Vitaly, however you say his name, is done. Deported to Russia. Damn, he got deported to Russia. Wasn't he? I think he got arrested in a different country. I forget what country, but I just seen a picture of him. He got like fat or whatever. I mean, but that's expected. You ain't working out as much. It's crazy, bro. Look what you throwing your life away over clout. You know what I'm saying? That's overly crazy, but let's see.
So it has been over 9 months since OG YouTuber turned IRL streamer Vitaly was detained over in the Philippines, essentially for being a public nuisance over there and harassing multiple people, including several police officers.
Grown ass man, by the way. Threw your life away over pranks and giggles. I expect this out of a teenager, maybe early 20s. Come on.
Impression for you. Can I shove this up your booty? The shots are kicking in.
Then attempted to steal. I think that's the authorities' bike right there. I think that's what really cooked him.
Hey, see me.
I know.
It comes to a
This
point,
was a
bro.
situation they took very seriously, and this man John Vic Marula made it his personal mission to ensure that Vitaly would learn his lesson.
Oh no, mommy, I'm gonna get arrested.
Really trying to make an example out of the streamer.
It's clear he will not be deported just like that.
Oh no, hindi talagang we made a conscious decision not to have him deported.
Bro, this is a grown man doing this, though. It's like, it was probably cool in 2016. No, probably not even 2016. Whatever year when the pranks was really going crazy and all the failed army, all that extra stuff. Scary clown, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, this is a whole new era. A whole new...
And not only that, he may just move to another Asian country and do the same thing. Right, for his content.
And things would only get much worse for him after Vitaly showed zero remorse during the press conference regarding his freedom, choosing multiple times to make a mockery of both Romula and their entire justice system.
They overly cooked him, bro.
Good evening. Okay, here's your Miranda rights. Okay, sir. You have the right to remain silent.
Di po namin siya i-deport. Mananagot siya sa batas dito sa Pilipinas.
And even giving himself a round of applause when they presented some of his nuisance clips in court.
They about to throw him under the jail, bro. You acting like you in the United States. You're not familiar with none of their laws. You don't know how they run shit. Come on, bro. Let's be real. They about to throw him under.
Now after this, we did not hear much besides the fact that Vitaly was moving around their jail system. There were images that alluded to the idea that he got baptized while in the pen, and we mainly knew that the living conditions in these types of facilities are historically unhygienic, overcrowded, and in general absolutely horrific. To make matters even worse for him, both the US and Russia made it very clear that they would not be accepting Vitaly as a deportee from the Philippines, meaning he was like Tom Hanks in the movie Terminal, a man without a true place to go. And so for the greater part of the last 6 months, it has really been nothing but radio silence on the Vitaly front. But now all this time later, we finally have an update, as recently around a week ago, there were rumors that something horrible had happened to Vitaly. Some speculated that his hands was actually cut off while in the Filipino jail, but that turned out to be a total hoax. As we now have new images and video of this clown.
Bro, he just looked like he off drugs. Look at his pupils, but this can't be recent. This can't be recent. He off that shit. He's off battle salts or methamphetamine.
So basically, this is what Vitaly is looking like now. As you guys can see, he is now sporting a pretty big beard as well as some really long hair. Does anyone else feel like he kind of has some Liver King action going on? Here is an alternate angle for you guys. As y'all can see, the hair is kind of twirling down the back of his neck. And to me, it's quite obvious that the last 9 months did some serious damage to this guy. And here is the footage from the press conference yesterday, where Romula would announce the deportation of Vitaly. And I'll tell you guys something, he is not coming back to America. And obviously they're almost exclusively speaking Filipino here, but I did provide the English translation for you guys.
Una po ang pag-deport kay Vitaly Sovereski, yung Russian vlogger na nakulong for harassment dito sa BGC. He has served out his sentence. He is now on queue for deportation back to Russia.
So as you guys could see there, Romula basically announced that Vitaly would be getting deported back to his home country of Russia, where as far as we know, Vitaly no longer has any real ties to that nation. I don't think he has any family there. His mother currently resides in the US.
Shut up, Chad. Stop scaring my mom. I'm not going to jail. I'm literally gonna have fun, talk to girls, eat some ice cream. I'm not doing anything fucking... Mom, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just hyping up with the Chad.
So yes, while it is a big win for him that he is finally free, I don't really know what type of life he plans to lead over there. Nor do I think he would be allowed to come back into America anytime soon,
so where's he gonna
which
go?
is obviously going to affect his career online. I'll tell you guys about that in a second.
Where is he going to go? He can't go to his hometown, Russia. He can't go to America.
Immigration is nag-issue na po ng
You can go to Paris.
deportation order against Vitaly Zdorovetski, ang Board of Commissioners. Ang pag-deport sa kanya ay subject to clearances ng NBI at saka yung courts kung saan siya nagkakaroon ng kaso.
Oh my God. Just
Hey man, I'm gonna get an ad blocker when I get monetized. I'm curious on what they about to do to this man. What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all
So
think?
essentially the guy is saying that his various cases in the Philippines are now closed, and so the deportation process should commence from here. Although he does claim that they're still trying to coordinate the exact place that Vitaly will go.
Co-coordinate na rin po kami sa...
because a grown man want to play child games.
Bansa niya, which is sa Russia.
Si Vitaly po ay US green card holder pero Russian citizen. So ang normal process niya na hindi yung country of residence kundi yung passport of origin. Ang passport niya po ay galing sa Russia kaya doon po ang processing ng deportation.
And he makes another really interesting point here is that Vitaly does have a green card here in America, but obviously his origins reside in Russia where he is still a citizen as well.
Let this be a reminder to all our visitors here in the Philippines that we always welcome tourists and visitors. We treat them with respect. We accept them and we expect them.
Yeah. Respect is reciprocated. I feel like that's like a universal language. You don't have to speak a certain language. Understand that respect is reciprocated. Be disrespectful, you're gonna get disrespected. Treat people with respect, you're gonna get respected.
To follow the same rules.
It's not a hard concept.
As we follow the same rules when we travel.
To grasp upon.
We have no ill feelings against Vitaly. He has served this time and he has shown his remorse and he is now
dead serious now.
A free man when he goes back to Russia.
And just look at the pure seriousness in Vitaly's face this time around. We don't know what types of things he's seen, if the guy has literally been pissed on, how many bugs he consumed, how many nights he cried on the bare chest of another foreign man while they pack them in those cells like some damn sardines.
So thank you very much.
He went through unnecessary trauma. He don't even
He's
know what's
like,
going
get
on.
the fuck out of my sight. And honestly, he did make a clear example out of Vitaly. I think he kind of got what he wanted in this situation, while also not allowing it to go on for years and years and years, because I do think that that would have been a little excessive at that point. Crazy. And I will say, in the end, I do think that this was a pretty fair sentencing for Vitaly, as he essentially fucked around and found out. And here's where things could get really interesting for Vitaly, as
I think like the social laws in Russia is different from the United States, so it's like he ain't gonna be as free to post like really what he want to. He gotta really like buckle down and abide by the rules. That's what he's about to say.
Speculate what life could possibly look like for him back in Russia and how living there would affect his career online. They say that he's apparently going back to Moscow. Now, I wasn't aware of this, but in regards to streaming in Russia, and specifically IRL streaming, there is apparently all types of restrictions.
That's what I'm
yes,
saying.
you can IRL stream in Russia, but expect significant major restrictions, like no monetization on YouTube, which I was not aware of, potential blocks on major Western apps, and you also have to be mindful that some live content is restricted, including TikTok. And honestly, I didn't know any of this. The Instagram and Facebook are blocked. Like I said, no TikTok live streaming, and YouTube monetization has been blocked there since 2022.
That's a
and
crazy
also, it
life
seems
to
like
live,
if Vitaly tries to be up to his usual antics,
so they said, go get a job. You can't be a content creator. We need these buildings built. We need these roads paved. We need tax ladies. Go get a job. Stop trying to influence.
basically
crazy,
being a dipshit out in public, that over in Russia they restrict internet censorship and laws against disseminating hostile content, which was pretty much what Vitaly has made his entire career, whether it be the OG pranks, the spicy content, the predator catching that he was doing for around a year before he got into this trouble, and now obviously with the nuisance.
I mean, he can't just come out and be like, I'm a changed man. I did a lot of prayer, a lot of time and thinking. I talk to God a lot. I've got baptized. Have you guys seen? If you haven't, I have. Here's the clip. Yeah, man, I'm just one of myself now. all that good stuff. That's what he gonna really have to sit there and
But
talk
either way,
about.
we're gonna have to see what happens to
Other than
Vitaly
that,
from here.
you're
I mean,
cooked, buddy.
personally, I'm glad that the guy didn't like pass away or just
Looked
disappear.
like Winter Soldier.
And like I
legit.
said, I do think that he spent like a
Reaching.
pretty equitable amount of time in jail for the shit that he did. But y'all let me know what you guys think about this situation down below. As always, also want to thank you guys for
Man, y'all just heard what I thought about the situation, but what do y'all think? Let me know, and I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.